guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I brought you guys another boot review. As you guys can tell by the video title, we are going to be talking about the Hunter Chelsea style boots. They came in this super cute box. We're just going to go ahead and jump straight into it. Now, I've owned these for a year, so I gave myself that time to try and figure out the pros and cons so I can give you guys the absolute video just so you guys can really make your decision if you want to get these or not, since I can just trial run it for you guys. But they're still super cute. I really like them. I'll go ahead and start with just the basics. As you guys can tell, I do have just basic matte black. They do come in other colors. I just wanted something regular. I don't really own that many black shoes. Not really, I don't think. But as you guys can tell, the exterior is made of rubber as well as the bottom. It does have that slight heel to it. The only difference is just this little material part right here, and for the tongue, this is like a spandex material, just so you can slip your foot in a little bit easier, and this helps you slip your foot in as well. I would say I believe there's only like 2 or maybe 3 issues with the shoe. Other than that, it's pretty good. But number 1, I want to go ahead and start with that. If you guys can tell right here, it's slim. This is a tight fit right here. Like my ankle, I would say it's normal size. It's not a kink or anything, but still, this is pretty tight to fit in. And they even added this just to help add it in. But I think just for this type of boot, they needed to make this fit just so it could cling to your feet, if that makes sense. Maybe it'll make sense once I'm done explaining. But this is kind of one of the first issues I noticed when I first put them on, because they're pretty tight. They're very slim fitted on my ankle, and it's my exact ankle size, kind of just a little bit bigger. But I think for a lot of people, this may be an issue because with this type of hard material, I don't think breaking it in or breaking a shoe in would work in this case, just because it is rubber. This can probably cause some chafing issues. I usually wear about the equal size or just a little bit higher length of socks, just so it doesn't cut my skin or anything. Because I don't know if you guys can see, but the inner, they have it cut in different parts just so it could stretch apart for you guys. But there is multiple points in this area where it can cut you or just cause like discomfort or chafing. So definitely be mindful of this area if you're really worried about that. But the second issue following this narrow ankle would most definitely be the width. So I think they purposely made this tight up here just so it could hug onto your foot, so it could cling, because this part is huge. If you guys are coming from my other videos, or if you've seen them, if not, I have always been an exact size 8 in any name brand, any type of shoe, whether that are sneakers, heels, sandals, boots, or any shoe. I've always been an 8, never have been a half size. So I did get these shoes in my exact size. Just a quick side note, I got this from Amazon because I really wanted them, and it was on Prime. I don't think it is anymore, but I really wanted them in like a couple days, and I'd had the membership since I was still in college. But yeah, I really wanted it, so I got off Amazon. It was a couple dollars cheaper, but still the same, just like Hunter's off the actual website. But this is just an exact 8 lengthwise from heel to toe. I think it's perfect. I do have about half an inch to spare. If it was an exact perfect shoe, I don't think it would be comfortable with my toes bumping the front. So it's good. However, it's just that width. Now, I naturally have a very flat and wide foot. If you guys have seen my feet, you probably won't. There's no arch at all. They're perfectly pancake feet. And even this is pretty wide for me. On Hunter's website and on Amazon, they do not give you the option to choose narrow, medium, or wide width. You just choose your size. That's it. So what I've noticed was when I do walk, this extra space just in this mid area gives this illusion that the size is not fitted correctly, if that makes sense. Because I noticed on Amazon and Hunter's website that a lot of the reviews do say they do run big and that they are more so on the large side. I don't think they run big. I think it's just the width. Like I said, it gives that illusion or that feeling that the size is off, but it's really not, because it's really wide. It's like this top part right here, it doesn't even touch the top of my foot. And the way this ankle part sits kind of forward, it kind of pushes my feet a little bit forward as well. So there's kind of a little space back here and a space up in this upper region right here, if that makes sense. But that's pretty much the only issues I have, is just the narrow ankle area, the chafing, and the wide width. Other than that, I haven't had any issues. I really do think this is a very versatile shoe versus the traditional knee-high rain boots. You know, just all the girls always get the Hunter boot that's up to your knee, and I feel like those are really outdated versus this one, because this, I feel like you can really dress them up or you could dress them down. They can really go as a normal shoe or as a rain boot. They're definitely for sunny days, they're definitely for rainy days, versus your traditional knee-high boots, which were you would look kind of crazy wearing them on sunny days, but still, you know, only a certain type of girl can pull that off. But still, you know, these are really versatile. If you're really worried about just this area, I really don't think wearing it constantly and breaking it in, I don't think just that term works for this type of shoe just because of the material. But other than that, on a scale of 1 to 5, I do give it a 4.5. These flaws for me, I feel like I can overlook them. They're not that big of a deal. Size, like I said, it's good for me. Now, I did see on Hunter's website that they did recommend, if you are a half size, go ahead and size up to the next full size. So for example, if you're 8.5, go for a 9. I personally, I think, you know, because I don't have much experience with Hunter, so I haven't contacted customer service myself, but they are a well-known name brand. I'm pretty sure if you're still questioning which size you should get, definitely call them, because I want you guys to get the right size. You don't have to go through this hassle of sending it back and forth, because I don't want to lead you guys down the wrong path. But those are just my pros and cons. I think these boots are super cool from my point of view. When I'm wearing them, they look like little fisherman boots, because how blunt they are, kind of. But I was trying to show you guys in another clip of like me trying to slip it on and how it sits on my ankle and just how they look on the feet, and see how you guys really like that. And then if you guys have any questions, or if there was anything I might have left out, I'll try and include some descriptions and everything about these boots in the description box below. But definitely, if there's any way I can help, if you guys have questions, we can try and figure it out together. I'll try and get back to you guys as soon as possible. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, but I'll go ahead and catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.
DNA